Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, you like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to turn on notifications for when we go live, tap the bell. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. Good morning, happy Tuesday. Monday we had off. Futures were open, but really no volume, so no point in trading. So good morning, happy Tuesday. S&Ps are down 13, Dow's down 148, NASDAQ down 49. What's going on, Jeff, Rob, Keith, Andrew? How are we all doing this morning? If you're just joining, say what up. Chewy, good morning. Nice to see you live here. You've been watching for a long time. You were wrong about space again? It's the stock market. Everyone's wrong. Everyone's wrong every once in a while, you know? What's going on, Rodney? You can't be right every time. And I just said, I don't know if you watch the stream, for space, I don't really know how to value the stock. I have to research the company, so it is what it is. If I knew about it, if I knew what I was doing on it, I would be trading that. But I'm not. I am not trading space. So, what's going on, Kelly? How you doing? Appreciate you guys. Throw me a thumbs up. Getting this coffee going. Another gloomy day in Chicago. We have quite a few things. We have quite a few things going on. Basic. We have quite a few things going on today. I have my watch list. I don't know if you guys watched the watch list that I was on last night. I didn't say space was a bad company. I specifically said, I can rewind the tape. I specifically said that I don't know how they make money. I don't know how to value the company. So I would have to research the company. I'm not going to be like every single Robinhood trader on there and just buy it because it's going up. That's not how I trade. That's not how I invest. I have to understand what the company does, how they make money, how they lose money. So that's what I said, exactly what I said. I'm just saying when a stock goes up that much, I don't see how that is sustainable. You know, if you're looking at Tilray, Beyond, now Space, you don't need to know what the company does so that's not sustainable. Yeah. Anyways, you know, I don't have any Bitcoin. I don't have anything like that. You know, that's all I'm going to say about it. All right. So first things first, I should say. You know, biggest play looking like today is going to be Apple and the chip stocks. Apple warns on revenue guidance, so they're lowering guidance for the next. Their stores just opened up, I think, but only for. Let's see here. It was. Yeah, all iPhone manufacturing facilities in China have reopened, but China still expects supply shortages of the phone globally. I think their stores just opened up, but they said it was. Yeah, the coronavirus has caused a temporary halt production and closed retail stores. Some Apple retail stores reopened in China with reduced schedules last week. So, that being said, Apple down in the chip stocks like Broadcom, Micron, Intel, Nvidia. Those are in play today too. So if you're looking at Apple, you know, Nvidia. Apple's trying to come back up. Nvidia is trying to come back up. Micron's drop as well. So just be aware that this is going to have a heavy impact on the chip stocks. You know, obviously they're down a little bit right now, pre-market, but right now there's a pretty good range on Apple. You know, right now it's sitting 317. They just had earnings, so you never know how it's going to move. I think the market will go down today. You never know. Yeah, so far it's down a bit. It's only down a little bit. It's not down like a ton. What's going on, Jesse? If you're just joining, say what up. I know not to eat space cakes in Amsterdam. So that's what I'm watching right now. So I'm watching specifically Apple. I'm watching specifically S&P and the NASDAQ. And Walmart, getting into Walmart was they missed earnings. I actually thought Walmart was going to do well. I didn't trade Walmart, but I thought Walmart was going to do well. A couple things. I mean, they've been making pretty good moves in the online space. They have like a nice waiting area, so if you order something online, they have like leather couches you can go sit on, and it's actually pretty nice. So I thought maybe, but apparently it wasn't enough. So earnings EPS was $1.38 versus $1.43, so they missed by 5 cents per share. Revenue was down by just about 900 million, almost $1 billion, and same store sales were only up 1.9 versus 2.3% growth that was expected. So they did say down here, Target also noted weakness in toys. Kohl's said its women's apparel business underwhelmed, but Amazon reported holiday quarter earnings that smashed expectations. So Amazon's still eating their lunch. I mean, in terms of Walmart though, let me see their stock. I know their stock's down a little bit, but it's actually came back up since I checked last. So looking pretty flat in here. The expected move on Walmart was $5, and right now it's only up $1.30. So premiums. Our Walmart pulled the leather couches. Druggies were just hanging out. Well, it's too bad. So Walmart looking flat. So I mean, I'm not going to trade Walmart. Me and Walmart have kind of like a rocky relationship. You really have the time. I mean, it moves really, really, really slow. So if you have patience, go for it. But for me, Walmart's not going to be something I'm going to be looking at today. I think there's better opportunities in the market with Apple and the chip stock. So I would rather trade Apple, Nvidia, or MU. Repo set to buy dip again. Yeah, I mean the repos are still back, are still on plan. Fed is still buying the repos. So let's see here. Yo, Joshua, what's going on? And other news. Now this is not a upgrade. Okay, so the bull case is a bull case scenario. So what firms do is they have like a bear case scenario and a bull case scenario, and they say, hey, the bear case scenario, worst case is this, bull case scenario, best case is this, and their bull case scenario, so it's not an upgrade, but their bull case scenario, Morgan Stanley raised it from $650 to $1,200 a share. However, their actual rating is still 500. It's still 500 right now. So they did raise it from 360 to 500, but their price target right now is 500. So, but that is causing the stock to move. I think it's kind of a little bit the way they worded it was, definitely we're going to get beginner investors probably confused on that, because it's not like an actual upgrade. It's just like a scenario. So they run through models and they're, doing all this fancy stuff. And at the end of the day, they say, hey, we're going to tell our clients like the bull case scenario, we're good till 1,200, but our actual price target's 500, So the rating is still underweight, and they're expecting a decrease in Tesla. Right now, Tesla is up from 846, up from 800. So yeah, Roku's looking good as well, Jumar. But yeah, this is I think that this Tesla news is a little bit of, I don't think it's enough to hold, but we'll see what's going on. Yo, Micah, what's going on? Nice to see you again, man. Long time no see. I see you've been hitting up the Facebook chat and hanging out. It does look good that it did consolidate in here a little bit. I mean, not really much consolidation, but it did consolidate. It's very bullish consolidation. I mean, it's just this is just wild. It's just wild. I mean, I would I would agree with the 506 area, 500, 550. I think that if Tesla did settle down here for like 3 months, then it could potentially go to 1,000. You know, I mean, I'm bullish Tesla. I did sell all my stock in it was like I sold it for 315. I did ride it from $150 a share up to 315, and then the stock literally went nowhere for a couple of years, so I got rid of it at like 315. So here we are. And I definitely don't feel bad about selling it. You'll always get more opportunity. You'll always get more money. You'll always be able to buy the stock back if you really want to. You know, Tesla's like a long-term stock hold. It's not something that I'm actively trading right now. Ying's all here today. Yeah, we got. If you're here right now, yeah, quite a few people are joining this morning. If you could do me a favor, hit the like button. Definitely helps me out with YouTube. I appreciate it. I did take some time off. I was doing the pre-market videos, but I took some time off of like my watch list and other videos just to kind of clear my head. You know, trading plus YouTube, like YouTube is hard, trading is hard, and then when you put the two together, sometimes it's a bit much, and sometimes you just kind of need to get your brain right back on track. I mean, trading was going decent last week. So this week, you know, I'm looking for, you know, in terms of the earnings plays this week, and yeah, we'll look at Intel, Jason. In terms of earnings, I'm not too excited about most of these earnings. I mean, I might look at. I mean, the only ones that might be interesting to me would be like Domino's. They don't have that liquid, but I do like to trade. I kind of do like to trade them because it was like my first real big, it was my first like 800% winner. It was on Domino's options. So, you know, I always try to see what they're doing. But yeah, Intel, let's look at Intel. Yeah, Intel's dropped down, so it's at 66.80 right now. You know, it's still in a range. We'll see. You know, we have to see what the price action is. So, like I said last night in the video, it doesn't really matter that they lowered guidance on Apple. It doesn't really matter. I mean, for the long term, but for today, the price action is going to do what it wants to do. You know, like if you're looking at Apple and Intel already, Intel's already bouncing back. If you're looking at Apple, people, you know, are chomping at the bit because they've been shorting this. They've been shorting this for a long time, especially Apple. They saw it drop down to 310. Now it's recovering, hit up to 319 pre-market here. It's at 317. Just don't try to go too crazy. Watch the price action. Look at what you have a good plan. Look for a good setup because, you know, Apple did lower their overall guidance, but they didn't like cut entirely. You know what I mean? Practice what you preach. I have Domino's in. So be mindful of the price action. I mean, it happens all the time. Like, especially like look at Walmart right now. You know, oh, they missed estimates, they missed earnings, but why is the stock going up? I don't understand. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is what the price actually is, because that's how you make money or that's how you lose money. So what the price is, anything in between is just noise. Look at the price action. Yes, look at what the news is to kind of understand what's going on. But a lot of the times, it's not going to make any sense. So you need to always follow the price action. Who's buying? Who's selling? Are there more buyers or more sellers? You know, and just use good risk management. Use proper risk management. You don't want to get yourself in a situation where because Apple missed and you start shorting the crap out of it and it goes against you, the price action's going, you know, is going against you, but you're so sure because they missed, and then you just lose a whole bunch of money. So, you know, you need to be mindful. You need to be mindful to, you know, and I think that was important with the, you know, the trade war, the coronavirus, all this stuff, is you have to not let the news drive your trades. You can account for it, but don't let the news drive your trades. Let the price action drive your trades. AVGO. Yeah, Broadcom. Yeah, AVGO is moving as well. So I mean, I would not be surprised that these stocks wouldn't be back to green. You know, it really depends on how fired up the machines are going to be this morning. Are they going to be programmed to buy? Are they going to be programmed to sell? Are they going to be buying this Apple dip? What is going on? You know. Sorry, I was just texting my wife here. um, so right now, like the S&Ps kind of are flat. Let's look at SPY. SPY's flat now. It does look like it wants to make a recovery a little bit, you know, from its lows of 335. It's back up to 336. And the one thing that I do notice, like when you have some pre-market movement like this, like we had, you know, AVGO down to 309, it's come back to 314, or Apple hit 310, 317. I noticed that, like, especially like in the bull market, the bears get really hungry and they start seeing that, hey, it hit these lows, let's just short the crap out of it, and then they just rip them at open. So just be mindful, you know. UVH versus everybody, Rob. We're versus the algos. We're versus the banks. We're versus the hedge funds. We're the you know, if never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Anyways, but yeah, I just think that we need to be careful. I mean, I think the news with Apple is something we need to account for, but it's not like they said that they're going to be like down 25%, 50% or anything like that. I mean, they adjusted it a little bit. You know, it wasn't crazy. You know what I mean? So, what other stocks you guys looking at here? I currently have 0 positions on. I closed all my positions at the end of last week. I'm starting this week clean, so I don't really have any. I don't have anything in my portfolio right now. So I'm starting from scratch this week. Like I said, I'm going to be taking it slow. Probably be trading S&P, SPY. I'm going to be looking at Apple this morning. Tech companies are still strong as an opportunity to get shares on sale for big money. I'm thinking of buy the dip. Yeah, I mean it's looking like it, but you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. PFE. Let's look at that. We got Roku and Netflix. So PFE. What was it at pre-market here? So it's at 36.50 still. Okay, so the question is with PFE, is it going to be able to hold this support here, or is it going to drop back down to 34? That's what I'd be looking at on Pfizer. Roku, I'm also watching. As you can see, I pretty much watch Roku and Netflix every day. You can't see Netflix because my face is covering it, but I have it in my chart here every day. I watch Netflix and Roku. But Roku, you know, they had good earnings, but they dropped hard on Friday. I mean, hard. We should have probably shorted that, but I didn't want to get too invested on a Friday before a holiday. Now, what's interesting to me, I've been watching, and we've been talking about Roku for a while, that it's been in this downtrend channel here, and it's been going down. It's okay for a day trade. I didn't want to go short it, but right now short's the trend. It did pop out of trend, but it got rejected at the top of 150 here, where this high was made on December 4th. So now it's back in channel, so we need to see what's gonna happen. Like, is it gonna trend lower down to the 120s now, or are we gonna rip back up to 150? So this is a very, very, very important time for Roku to either break the trend right now or stick with trend. So this is gonna be I think this is gonna be some good day trading. I don't think, for me, I personally want to hold Roku overnight, just because I don't think I want to short it. But I don't want to go long overnight as long as it's in this channel, if this makes sense. Whoa. Lost you guys for a second. I don't know what happened. Okay. Looks like we had technical difficulties for a second. Okay, look, I think I got internet. I don't know what happened. All right, Netflix. Netflix is at the top of the range right now, and it's going to be interesting right now for Netflix it did touch 385 the other. Looks like I'm having difficulties. I don't know what's going on. Hello? Hello? If you're here right now, say what up. I don't know what's going on. I am looking a little choppy here. We're hitting some turbulence. I think we're back. What's going on, Jumar? All right, Billy's still here. You guys are still here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if YouTube's ending my videos or what, but I keep hitting. So I keep getting like stream offline, so it's kind of interesting. Okay, I don't know what's going on. All right, you guys are here. Luis, what's going on? Cold Deep, Billy. All right. Okay, you guys are just looking at me freak out. But on my end, it said the stream like was paused, and then it got resumed, paused, and then because I'm watching the stream at the same time. It looks really choppy, so I was just trying to figure out what's going on. We have a lot going on in production here. Okay, so Netflix, I'm definitely watching at the top of the range. Is it gonna break the 385, 386 area? I mean, it had an incredible run. I personally, as an options trader, I would like to see Roku come back down to like the 350 area and then come back up. But that's just the options trader in me, you know. Yeah, Comcast is going. Comcast. Pay all this money for what? Yeah, Comcast. So Comcast pissed me off. So I was constantly going over my data, and no, Car Addict is me. I was constantly going over my data, and Comcast was charging me $10 per 50 gigs I was going over. And they said that I could get rid of it. It's because I had my own modem. I had my own setup here. You know, I do my own IT, so I had my own setup here. And then Comcast says, hey, if you want to get rid of the limit, you got to get the Comcast modem. And I'm like, I don't want the Comcast modem, but I broke down and got the Comcast modem. It's Comcast modem fault. Cheap garbage. So that's what happened. Yeah, so I had to go to the Comcast store. I no longer have my own modem. I have a Comcast rented modem. Freaking Comcast. You know, we have a love-hate relationship, you know. They don't have fiber in my area, so yeah, I used to contract in their wireless gateway department. Their equipment is great. Yeah. That's why I have my own equipment, but then they said they couldn't get rid of my data limit. I didn't know, but like starting in October, they started in the Chicago area. They started putting data limits, so you only get 1 terabyte per family, which you think's a lot, but it's not. When you have kids streaming, I'm uploading content all the time. I work from home. I do a lot of stuff on the computer, uploading, downloading, everything. So 1 terabyte, not enough for I would like a power user. If you're just browsing emails and stuff, you're definitely fine. But for someone like me that's uploading to YouTube, doing a lot of other things, upload, download, I mean it's a lot. So put Comcast now. I mean, the thing, Comcast, you can hate them all you want, but you're stuck. You're stuck. AT&T is not strong enough in this area yet. If AT&T steps up to the game, puts in fiber, I'm good. I'll switch right now, pay the cancellation fee. I don't care. At least until Starlink is up. Can't beat Comcast in Michigan either. Yeah. Can you get a business account? Yeah, I can. I was leaning that way, but right now I have a pretty good pipe in here, and all I had to do was put their modem in. I can get the business, but with business, I'd have to use their equipment anyways. You not to get too geeky. I mean, if I want to put a static IP address, which I'll probably want to put a static IP address, I would need to use their equipment. If I don't want a static IP address, I could use my own modem again, but it's the politics of things. So, we're good. Yeah, and I'm not hosting anything locally. In worst case scenario, I have an iPad Pro with cell service in my iPhone. I can just tether. So market's about to open. I'm about to jump off, guys, because we're having some technical difficulties. You guys take it easy, take it slow, watch the price action. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.